So we're here in Clovis, California, and we're going to set a new toilet here, a Kohler. This is a 4-inch, actually it's a 4x3 closet bend, Schedule 40 PVC pipe with a Schedule 40 PVC flange, and then an adjustable steel ring. You can see, or at least I can see, that the flange part itself, the powder-coated steel, has corroded through, plus it's been pulled up beyond the retaining clip. You can see around the edge, that white plastic, the very outer edge, it's pulled up. And just so that you know what I mean, right here, this steel ring has pulled up the edge of the plastic. This plastic all the way around the outside, the very perimeter, this is what holds the steel portion in place. And so that part's been pulled up by over tightening. This part over here has been pulled up by over tightening. You can see the corrosion down here. I don't know what's holding this in, but we are not going to touch the flange or the bolts. It's a cement floor, so this would require going and rotor hammering all the way around this flange, about 2 inches in diameter, all the way down, trying to remove the old flange, setting a new flange, letting it dry, coming back in, cementing, getting new brass bolts down into the new cement, and then resetting the toilet. So half a day, 3/4 of a day. I mean, it's a very expensive repair, $600, $750. Additionally, the original plumber didn't, his soil pipe was too high, so you can see they tried to break it off around the edge, but it's still sticking up. So we're not going to do anything with this because we don't want to take responsibility for that flange. We are going to go ahead and set the new toilet, and hopefully these bolts will hold whatever is holding it in place right now. Hopefully that will stay, and then we'll take a video when we're done. So we're still here in Clovis, California. We just finished setting this Kohler Wellworth round front toilet straight out of Home Depot, and then we're going to put a little soft close seat with a nightlight on it. And anyways, it's filling right now. Took a previous video, actually the first portion of this video, we showed you a picture of the flange down there, which is in pretty bad shape, but the repair is so extensive. We informed the homeowner that we could go ahead and set this and see how well it sets, and just to be very gentle with this toilet downstairs. Anyways, I won't go into further detail about that, but so we got to set the seat, make sure it's filling, shutting off, flushing correctly, get the tank lid on. We were originally going to put the Cimarron in, but it was about 30.5 without, and you still got to get the lid in there. Anyway, so this creates quite a bit of room underneath this tile. Great idea back in the day. They probably imagined you'd never build a taller toilet, but anyway, so Kohler Wellworth, we did go ahead and replace the shutoff valve down there. That is a 1/4 turn shutoff valve. That one's out of Lowe's. Normally we have all the material in stock. We brought out iron pipe valves, so just ran over to Lowe's real quick and got 1/4 turn. It's a 5/8 compression by 3/8 compression shutoff valve. So 1/4 turn on, 1/4 turn off, and then we did go ahead and replace the supply line. It's a 3/8 by 7/8 by 20-inch long Fluid Master braided stainless steel. We just like to see new parts in there when we get done, so we don't have a problem with leaking later. The old one was the integrated supply, and it's in the bottom of the bag here somewhere. And we don't like these at all. We used these back in the 90s, and they're fine as long as the valve continues to work correctly. But as soon as the valve stops working, you're stuck with replacing the whole unit. So you can see all one piece. Horrible design, but that's what went in back in the day. So everything in there is installed. We'll get the seat on, get the lid on. It's shutting off, it's flushing, so everything looks good. Outside of that, this installation is done.